Yeah! Get a look at it right there, peeps. This right here is what we're gonna be reviewing today. My favorite wrestler of all time, Mr. Macho Man Randy Savage, from the Royal Rumble Elite set that came out just recently. Or I would say start of the year, right? Anyway, that's the figure right there. I'm gonna pop him aside, and in case you guys are wondering by seeing the thumbnail, that is the tattoo there I have of him. Little flex. And yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Thank you very much for joining me for yet another figure review here on AJ's Wrestling Review. Let's get into it, shall we? And first things first, before we get into looking at the figure itself, we will take a look at the glorious packaging which it is stored in. But before getting to that, you're probably wondering, what is this in the background here? If you follow me on Instagram, I had shown in my stories that I'm putting up this type of like soundproof foam padding here, so hopefully it helps with the audio in these videos, but otherwise, yeah, that's what that is. So anyway, let's move forward. So taking a look at the actual figure itself, in the packaging, here you can see it up front, nice and close and personal. The attire which Randy is wearing is from his 1991 Royal Rumble appearance. Most notably, when it comes to accessories, you have that scepter there, which he clobbered the Ultimate Warrior over the head with. He comes with this kind of like light panel thing, and yeah, and these finally interchangeable hands with the pointing finger. Love that. Thank you, Mattel. Side of the packaging, get a look at the Macho Man's face. On the back of the packaging there, some details about the legendary man himself. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take a look at it further. And other figures in the series here, you see The Rock, Bobby Lashley, and Lita. So I have Lita as well from that set. Pretty cool figure. But this is the figure we're taking a look at today, and how are we going to be getting him up out of that packaging? I'll bet you're asking. Well, you're probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's of course with the trusty Swiss Army knife. So without further ado, let's get this figure up out of the packaging. And here we go. Finally got that figure up out of the packaging in all its glory right here in front of you. Got it posed with all of the accessories on display, even including that little light stand to the left there. He's got that scepter in hand. You got the changeable hands where he's got that finger pointing up high. Look, I was very skeptical about the paint applications on this figure. I was expecting there to be some type of smudging or just overall poor quality in the print. Because there's so much going on detail wise. I mean, you kind of got like the black leopard print. And then there's kind of like tiny black dots all over the attire, but even with that, it's absolutely flawless. I mean, not just that, you've got the Macho Man decals on the armbands and headband or bandana rather. They're all just beautiful. Like, there's no paint smudging whatsoever. It's just a really great figure. Detail is absolutely insane, as you can probably see here. So yeah, just going more in depth about that attire. As you can see here up close, there are the tiny black dots, and then you've kind of got like that black leopard print pattern going on throughout the pink attire that he's rocking here. And yeah, as you can see on the armbands there, a lot of detail going on as well. All just marvelous. And that's the bandana he's rocking. Also the shades too, just beautiful. All the way in the detail on the back of the boots here, you can see kind of like the lace on the back, laces I should say. Just a really cool figure. So yeah. Okay, I've taken off the glasses from the figure. Quite a struggle. They're actually locked in there pretty tight. At one point I thought I was actually going to break them. So for anyone who might happen to be thinking about buying this figure, just note, removing the glasses, not so easy. Please be gentle. Luckily, I removed mine with absolutely no fuss whatsoever. So yeah, there's a bit of a close-up on the glasses there, if you wanted to see that. But the actual head scan that Randy's rocking here, I just wanted to point out it's very similar to the basic 93 Macho Man Randy Savage, as you can see there to the left. So very similar. If you were kind of curious to what his face looked like underneath the glasses, this is it. It's pretty much the same as the basic 93 Macho Man. So yeah, that's that. And now it's final review score time here for this Royal Rumble Elite Macho Man Randy Savage. Let's get him posed there with that scepter in hand. So look, I'll admit, when I get these figures, I automatically have a rough idea of what I'm going to score it. And before removing this guy from the packaging, I was so set on giving him a 8.5. However, after taking him out of the packaging, getting a closer look, seeing how great the detail is all throughout the attire, you know, the accessories that you get with it, being the scepter, glasses, bandana, and this little light stand thing here. All in all, I'm going to give it a 9.3 out of 10. I think this is a very solid Macho Man Randy Savage figure. You know, it's kind of disappointing that it doesn't come with a soft goods coat. One thing I didn't point out on the packaging was the opposite side here, which you may have missed. Let's see if I can get it in shot there. So as you can see, there he is rocking a really awesome coat. It would have been really nice to get that as opposed to, you know, maybe the scepter and light stand. But nonetheless, you know, it's just really neat figure all in all. 9.3 out of 10. Can't go wrong. If you see it anywhere whatsoever, well, you're definitely not going to see it here in Australia, that's for sure. But if you see it cheap online, to all my Australian friends, and even a few Kiwis that are watching from across the pond, pick it up. It's a really great figure. Like I said, very solid. Detail is absolutely insane all throughout the attire. Cannot go wrong. I just cannot stress that enough. If you're thinking about getting this figure, please do. It is most definitely very worthwhile. Anyway, that is another review in the bag here on the channel. I thank you very much for watching. As always, if you've liked the content, make sure to give it a like. Bam, right there. And you make sure you have yourself a blessed day. Peace. Alright, buddy, time to put you onto the Macho Man display shelf right here. Uh-oh. I think we might have a problem.